Hey guys, Josie here. Boy, I have not been on YouTube in what feels like forever. Let's see what's new with me after the year or two that I've taken off here on YouTube. Well, I am in Florida now instead of in Chicago. Don't know if I mentioned that on my last video, but we moved down to Florida. I love it here. Been here 7 years now, which is amazing. Doesn't even feel like we've been here that long. So what am I doing now? I think I have done everything that you can do on the internet, just about. I started eBay 10 years ago, listening to a great person right here, Global Voodoo, Mr. Mike Franco. Appreciate all the information that Mike has given over the years and still giving. But started off with him, then listen, jumped on with Reagan Profits with Steve Rakin, and still learning stuff off of him. Did eBay, was doing pretty good on eBay for a while. Then that kind of started to slow down, so got into Amazon. Started rolling with Amazon, making really good money. Then I got suspended for selling something that I got from the Dollar Tree. And even though I had the receipt, they gave me a section 3 on the item. And I went through all this process, and after a while, I just got tired of it. And I'm like, you know what? Forget it. Because my fear was that I'm going to get back on Amazon and the same stuff is going to happen, and I'm going to get banned again. And then they're going to hold my money for almost 8 months. They held my money at that time. And I was like, nah, I kind of got a little fear on Amazon. So I was like, nah, I'm done with them. So then I jumped to Walmart. Been to Walmart for about a year, well, maybe a year right now. Walmart's actually going pretty good. It's very stable. Little issues here and there with Walmart, just like any startup, right? You're gonna have issues, but nothing like no issues like I was having like with Amazon. I was able to whatever issues I had with Walmart, I was able to fix. Some were right away, others were a week or two later, but it wasn't. I mean, I got what did it say, a suspension. I was held. I had like a payment hold for about 3 weeks on Walmart. I think it was because of shipping, but it was funny because they gave me like a 3 week hold for shipping stuff late. Now get this though, I was shipping it to the warehouse, to the Walmart warehouse, which means I sent stuff into Walmart, right? Just like you send stuff into Amazon. They shipped it for me. It arrived late while they were shipping it for me, but I got dinged for them shipping it late. So that was like, what? And that actually happened twice. I got back to back payment holds. So it ended up being like 3 weeks one time, I think 2 weeks the other time. That was like 6 months ago, maybe 5 months ago. But I haven't had any issues after that. Actually, I ended up with a Walmart, um, what they call specialist or whatever, someone who calls out, see if hey, are you having any issues with your account? Why, yes, I am. You're suspending me for no reason, Walmart. Hello. But after speaking to that representative, I haven't had many issues. And when I have issues here and there, I just reach out to that representative and they fix the issue right away. So it hasn't been a big deal. But it's not like it's not rolling. The money's not rolling in. I still work my full-time job, and don't get me wrong, I love my job. I love what I do. I actually like going into work. Like my little thing right there. It covers my window so the sun doesn't come in, but it's a cool little blanket. Yeah, I love what I do, so I'll probably still be at my job no matter what. But either way, I was seeing all these people talking about TikTok Shop. I did not want to get into TikTok because it seemed like it was something for kids, teenagers, 20-year-olds dancing around, bopping around. It was not my thing. So I kept ignoring it. And then a good friend of mine who does Walmart with me, she came into town and spent a couple of days with me. And she was doing something called UGC, something, making videos, making money. She had just started. So she wasn't making a lot of money. I think she's up to like $5 right now. But she just started. So she's on TikTok and she was telling me, about all these opportunities. She's not on TikTok. I'm sorry. She's doing UGC online or somewhere else. I don't know how that stuff works. But either way, she was telling me about the opportunity of doing that kind of stuff. So I was like, on the fence. Well, I came across this video with this guy named Brian. Brian does TikTok Shop, and he owns an agency with his partner Chris, business partner Chris, and then they do it together along with handful of people who do it and stuff. But there was something about Brian. I don't know if it was him. He had like this humbleness to him, like you can relate to this guy. So I saw his video, and then I saw that he had an opportunity. I don't know if this opportunity is still open right now, but it's an opportunity where you will go in, you pay $99 a month, and it's a boot camp for TikTok Shop. Shows you how to get started, how to create your accounts, and grow your account to 1,000 followers. From there, you get into the TikTok Creative Pilot Program, and then it shows you how to quickly jump from 1,000 to 5,000 followers within like 2 days, and that kind of opens you up for the pilot program like 100%. If you're in the pilot program, I think he said you can go live like 3 times a week. But if you're full blown in the program, TikTok Shop, then it's like unlimited. So you want to get to like 5,000 followers or more, and then within 24 hours or 48 hours, you can do as many lives like this on TikTok as you want. Obviously, you're gonna be selling something, which is I'm not too shy in front of the camera, and I don't really care about trolls or what people say. It's never been my thing, because I'm not gonna meet you people anyway face to face, and if it was face to face, I know you ain't gonna be saying that to my face. So I have a very thick skin from growing up in Chicago, so come at me, I don't care, it's all good. But either way, I decided to take the jump, and the reason I decided to take the jump is because of two reasons. One is 17 and the other one is 26. They are my kids. My daughter is now going to be 18 and a senior in high school. Oh my God. Look back in the videos when she stood dumpster diving with me at 7. That's how long I've been on YouTube, on and off. It's amazing she's going to be 18. But either way, I was pushing her to go to college, obviously. And I told her, give me at least 2 years and get your associate degree in business, either your major or your minor, I don't care, but get it in business. So because nowadays you need a certification of some kind in order to get a decent job. It's not like when I was 20 years old 30 years ago, and you can quit a job and tell your boss at that time, hey, you can go beep beep yourself and go across the street and get another job. That's the way it was in the 90s. Nowadays, you can't do that. And nowadays, everybody wants some kind of certification. It used to be, if you have it up here, it was good enough because your knowledge of doing the job was worth more than a piece of paper. And nowadays, it's total opposite, right? Which is sad. Sad and good, I guess. But either way, so I kept telling her, go to school, go to school, go to school, go to college. She kind of gave me a look like, well, if it's so easy, why don't you go to college? Because you didn't finish college. Oh, okay. First of all, when you tell a Hispanic female, okay, why don't you do it? Why can't you do it? The first thing I hear in my brain is challenge accepted. So for my job, they offer college courses. I'm 50 years old. I didn't want to go back to school at all. But I noticed that the 20-year-olds that were getting hired after me were getting promoted within 6 months. I've been at my job 3 years. 4 years because I did 1 year as a temp, 3 years officially with my job. And I've gotten my promotions, but people who just started were getting promoted over me. And they didn't have the experience that I had. So I was like, what the heck? So talking to a few of them, they have the paper. They have a certification. So at my job, I'm a logistics coordinator. Well, we do a lot of softwares, right? So they were getting a certification in Tableau and data science, which is just fancy different apps and stuff that we use at my job. So I said, fine. I told my daughter, if I can do it, you can do it. So now, mind you, I'm working full time. I'm also working another 20 hours doing Amazon Flex. I'm still working my eBay, and I'm building my Walmart. So I've got a lot of pies going right now. I don't have time to go back to school. But I needed to prove to my kids that if you're willing to do something, you will see the benefit of it at the end. So sure enough, I signed up for the college course. I got accepted. My job paid the $4,500, $5,000 for the class. And I ended up going to Cornell University online. And after many months of studying and practicing and staying up late doing homework, once again at the age of 50, I got my certification in data science and Tableau through the Cornell University. Fancy, right? I know. But as soon as I got that certification, I put it into my job. Guess what? 2 months later, guess who gets promoted? This girl, with a $4 or $5 raise on top of that. Because that paper did mean something. So I showed it to my kids. Say, see, here it is. Now I am officially a certified person from Cornell University. Now it's your turn. So that kind of put a nail in that coffin. But the other thing is that I don't like doing a lot of videos. Here I'm comfortable. On YouTube I'm comfortable because I'm not live. I'm doing this, I'm recording it, right? Even though I might go live later on in the month or something. But either way, I feel comfortable here. So I told my friend, well, again, going back to TikTok, I didn't want to go on TikTok because it's out of my comfort zone. But I need to start doing things that are outside of my comfort zone. So I said, I'm going to try it. So long story short, I am going to vlog my journey in the TikTok shop. The way that Brian has us set this up is that he has us set up 5 accounts on TikTok, right? And he says that because if one of them gets banned or suspended, you still got other ones to, go off of. And then you could build them. Once you learn how to build a TikTok shop the proper way, they're kind of easy to build. So I am in this about 3.5 weeks right now. And it was a slow start. It was a very slow start. And I was getting disappointed, because other people in our group got to the 1,000 to enter the pilot program. Some of them went in a week. It was like, holy smokes, how'd you do that? I was struggling in the beginning. But the more you do it, you know what, the easier it does get. So now I have 5 accounts. Now I have 5 accounts, and from the 5 accounts, I have 4 of them have reached the 1,000 in the 3 weeks. So now from the 4 that reached the 1,000, I'm sorry, that's not true. I've got the 1, 2, 3. The 4th one should reach 1,000 tonight, because it's at like 950, 960 followers right now. But I have 3 that have reached 1,000, and they are officially in the pilot program. I started the advertising 2 days ago on 2 of them, and they have already reached 5,000 followers within 2 days. So by tomorrow, I'll be full into the creator program for TikTok. And the thing that with the program with Brian is that you join under him and under his agency. So right now, I don't know if this is still going on, but when I got in, what he was offering is that you pay $99 a month. You get the boot training from beginning to end, and it just continues to go and go and go and go. I mean, they hand held you across the finish line here, at least to get to this part. But then you get $500 in products as soon as you hit that 5,000. So the thing is that you go from 0 to 1,000 followers. He shows you how to do that. Let me get some water. You go from 0 to 1,000 followers, right? Now you're in the pilot program for TikTok. Then I spent about $24 or so in advertising. You don't advertise or do anything until you get that 1,000 and you get into the pilot program. Then you advertise. So then I advertised about $24 on each account, and the $24 got me for 4,500 extra followers within 48 hours, which is amazing. And now I've got the 5,000 followers. At that point, I send my TikTok name to Brian and the agency, and then they send me $500 worth of products, right? When the products arrive, they're showing us how to, show the product on TikTok and do videos like this, and whether it's pre-recorded and I load it up to TikTok, or doing actual lives on TikTok that'll come later. But either way, so you get your money back, right? Because he's sending you $500 worth of product. Now, once we do the videos with the product, you can do whatever you want with it. So other things that he's teaching is that you get free product, you get the 500 free from him, but then he teaches you how to get, products from other people. But you have to have a GMV high. The higher your GMV, the more people are gonna send you free products. So that's what he's showing us. And then when the products come in, like let's say this water bottle here, right? Let's say this came in and this was one of the free products. I would show it on here, I probably wouldn't put liquid in there, but I pretend there was liquid in there. Drink it. It's refreshing, right? But now I have this. This is a very nice canister. It's a very good water bottle, and it's brand new. So what am I going to do with this? So he's showing us how to take products that are coming in for free and then reflipping them, on eBay, on Walmart, on Amazon, Facebook Marketplace, wherever, so you can make extra money. So there's so many different revenues of income on TikTok that I never realized before. And today's class was mostly about that, about the different pieces of the pie that you can do with products that are coming in. So it's like TikTok is kind of like the umbrella that brings in the products, and then from there you sell it on TikTok, but from there you can take the products and sell it, elsewhere, or keep it. Look through stuff on there that you're gonna buy anyway. T-shirts, and if you need water bottles, if you need socks, if you need undies. These companies are willing to send you all this stuff for free. And if they see that you're selling their stuff, they'll continue to offer more and more and more free stuff for you. So people are making really good money, working off of TikTok. So I figure I'm going to start my vlog journey. This is video number 1. And if you made it this far, thanks for hanging out. I appreciate you guys being here. Put a comment in there and below if you're doing TikTok shop. I would love to hear your story. Or if you're doing anything else, eBay, Walmart, Amazon. Are you looking to get out of your comfort zone and maybe try TikTok? If you are, there's a link in the description below, and you guys can check it out. There's a video in there where Brian, it's real fast, less than 5 minutes. He shows you his warehouse, what the program is about, and if you're interested, join me on the journey. We'll be glad to have you join me, and then we can talk offline and discuss our journey together. We'd love to see you guys in there with me. But this is day 1, so day 1 right now of the vlog. And then as I progress, I'm going to continue to make videos, and it's really just for my kind of, so that I can see where I started from and where I ended, right? And hopefully it won't end for a long time, and I'll be talking to you guys, hey, this is video 337, and today we've made this much money this week, and blah blah blah, and what I've learned. But this is just for my own kind of journey, so that I can look back and say, okay, let me see where I started, and we'll see where it goes from there. But if you're interested, check out the link in the description below. Boop boop, right there. And I hope you guys come on this journey with me. Give me your thoughts. If you think TikTok shop is stupid, if you tried it and you haven't made any money and you're like, what the heck, this thing doesn't work at all, it's a waste of time, let me know. I want your honest opinions of what do you think, especially if you've tried it. Now I'm gonna try this with Brian and with Chris. So again, I like these guys. They are down to earth, they're easy to talk to. The group is wonderful as well. So, and I'm learning a lot, in the 3 weeks that I've been doing the videos. And I saw my videos where I first started 3 weeks ago and the ones that just ended with, huge difference of how I'm talking, how I'm walking. I do Gen X videos. I'm a Gen Xer. So I do Gen X videos and I put a whole bunch of, Gen X comments on my stuff as well. But yeah, so this is video number one, and then in a couple of days I'll come out with video number two. I'll probably wait on video number two until all five accounts have the 5,000 followers, and then I could put screenshots on here to show you guys where I am. But I think it's exciting. It's an exciting new journey. Still gonna do Walmart. Still gonna do eBay. When I find bigger stuff, then I do Facebook Marketplace, which actually is pretty good out here in Florida. Facebook Marketplace is way better here than it was in Illinois, so that's good. But that's it for now. Thanks for hanging with me. If you're interested in TikTok Shop, check out the link in the description. If you want to join, wonderful. Right now it's $99 a month, and they're giving that $500 in free product. I don't know if that's still available, but if it is, I'll let you know in the video either way. Okay? You guys have a great day. Thanks for hanging with me, and I look forward to reading your comments. See you guys.